Rachel Lawson's Gothic Magicians, Castles in the Sky. Nothing is what it seems. Nothing is what the dreamer dreams. They dream of lands afar. They are never what they think they are. They are just castles in the sky. But for their dream, the dreamer sees a pure and perfect place. But if they go there, the dream would die. "Fred, are you all right?" asked his brother, seeing him taking a big fall, hitting his head badly. "Granddad," cried his grandson, Alexandrite, rushing to his grandfather's side to check if he was all right as a doctor. "Who's your granddad?" "I don't know who this Fred is, but I am having a splitting headache," Fred said, wondering why he was dressed like he was the French emperor. "Why am I dressed like Napoleon?" asked Fred, gesturing to his outfit. "You are the emperor of the universe. That is your uniform," scoffed another man, Fred's great-grandson Lakelandite. "You are kidding me," said Fred, seriously. "That has to be a joke. There is no emperor of the universe." "Fred, are you all right?" Fred heard Alexandrite's voice say. "It's Fred now. I thought I was supposed to be your granddad," said Fred out loud. "Did you talk with telepathy again, Dad?" "I didn't hear you speak," Lakelandite said. "Yes, I did. His mind is addled. I think he has amnesia again," said Alexandrite seriously. "Amnesia again? You mean this happened before?" said Fred, confused again. "Oh no," said his brother. "We can't let it out that he has amnesia. It will ruin everything. We have to be delicate with him," said Alexandrite. They resolved to help him do his job till he knew what to do, and remembered who he was. Later, when Fred was dropped off at his home by Lakelandite, he met some who confused him more. She walked out of his bathroom stark naked. Fred panicked and looked away from her. The moment he saw her, he recognized her. She was the wife of Alexandrite. "Hi, honey," she said. She noticed his strange manners. She walked up to him and kissed him on the lips lovingly, hugging him. He drew back, shocked. "Why are you here, madam?" the shocked emperor said. "I came to shower," said the woman, with a slight flirt in her voice. "Not with me, madam," said the shocked man, trying not to see her, but she kept stepping in his sight. "Look at me. Stop turning away. It is a turn-off," said the woman. He felt his heart urging him to look at her, but he compromised. He looked her in her eyes. She was obviously in love with him, but worried. "I don't want to turn anyone on," shouted Fred. "You are married to my grandson. Leave." "Fred," said the woman, shocked. "Dress yourself and leave," shouted Fred. She did. Fred wondered what sort of man he was. He thought he was having an affair with his grandson's wife. He was disgusted. "Granddad, why are you avoiding me?" Alexandrite asked Fred when he managed to find him, as Fred was avoiding him, feeling guilty. "I'm not avoiding anyone." The wife walked up to them. Fred started to walk off. Alexandrite grabbed his arm and held him from escaping. "Hi, honey," said the wife, Anna, looking at Fred. "Hi, my angel," Alexandrite said. Fred looked awkward. "Thanks for keeping him here," said Anna. "Why?" asked Alexandrite. "He's been avoiding me," said Anna. Fred squirmed. "Let me go. I order you to release me," snapped Fred. "What is wrong with you?" asked Alexandrite, frowning. "Nothing," lied Fred, obviously. "You can trust us," Anna said. Fred looked nervously at Anna. Fred didn't want to separate them. He knew speaking about Anna would. He felt ashamed, but he was in love with his grandson's wife. "I am fine," Fred said a little too quickly. "Come off it, Fred," said Anna. Heart was racing. He was scared. A man walked up to them and laughed. It was Lakelandite. "You jealous of yourself again, Dad?" asked Lakelandite sarcastically. Alexandrite scoffed. Fred looked guilty. Lakelandite laughed and said, "Thought so." Alexandrite was angry with Lakelandite. He released Fred, who ran away scared of his grandson. Fred leaped from an open window, falling to the ground, committing harikari rather than confronting his grandson about Anna. He died on the ground below. A grim reaper came no doubt to take his soul. To his surprise, he came back to life when the reaper touched him. Moments later, the emperor appeared out of thin air in the room where he jumped out of next to Anna. "You feeling better now, honey?" asked Anna. Fred walked up to her and kissed her. "Ew," said Lakelandite, disgusted seeing his parents kissing again. "Get used to it, boy," Alexandrite, Fred's younger self, said. Fred and Alexandrite were the same man, a time traveler at different points of life. They were Anna's husband. They could not die. When this enchanter died, he would be brought back to life by the Reaper, their soul. They were the king of the Grim Reapers in disguise. The bump reset his mind, returning his memories. Fred knew this, and Alexandrite knew about him and Anna, as he was Alexandrite.
Nothing is what it seems. Nothing is what the dreamer dreams. They dream of lands afar. They are never what they think they are. They are just castles in the sky. But for their dream, the dreamer sees a pure and perfect place. But if they go there, the dream would die. Nothing is what it seems. Nothing is what the dreamer dreams. They dream of lands afar. They are never what they think they are. They are just castles in the sky. But for their dream, the dreamer sees a pure and perfect place. But if they go there, the dream would die. Nothing is what it seems. Nothing is what the dreamer dreams. They dream of lands afar. They are never what they think they are. They are just castles in the sky. But for their dream, the dreamer sees a pure and perfect place. But if they go there, the dream would die.